course, our theme tonight, Val James Night. 40 years ago this week, Val became the first African American to play in the National Hockey League. And the jerseys that are being worn tonight were originally on display, at least the logo, last February during Black History Month, thanks to Edreys Wajed, incredible local artist who I know how excited you were to be involved with this project. And you and I have spoken about this, that what if we can take that t-shirt and have it come to life in the form of a jersey, and here we are seeing it tonight. How good is this?
Here we are, amazing. And I was here right when they came out, you know, like to see them on the jumbo rolling out with these. An amazing treat, an amazing treat.
So when they came to you to design the logo, like, did you have a picture, a clear picture of what you wanted it to be, or did it take time to come together?
Yeah, it took time to come together, and it was a great process too, because it gave me a little bit of autonomy as well.
Okay.
So basically, the construct, I mean, the confines were simple. It has to be recognizable as the Sabres logo, right? That was one of the keys. Do whatever you want after that, right? Wow. Just make sure it's legible and readable. And so I just, that was the task. Like, how can I alter it enough to pay tribute, you know, and but still be recognizable with the Sabres? Like, that was my main key, was like, how can I do that? So I brought in that element. And, you know, so it was.
I think what's amazing and really important, too, is that you admitted that you didn't know that Val had been the first African American to play.
Yes.
So that hit you, that inspired you, but it also, I'm sure, in the days and weeks and months that have followed, like when people ask you about it, I'm sure you now relay that story, and there's so many more people learning about Val's story. Absolutely. Because of your involvement in that.
That's the power of art, you know. That's also the power of art, because it's not just something that's aesthetically pleasing, right? There is an educational component to it, you know, if it's done right, and it leads to conversations.
Yeah.
And that was important, that artwork led to conversations, because it certainly educated me.
So Val James, a role model for so many. You know, I had role models for myself. So for you as an artist, who were your role models, and how did that play into developing you and your art?
That's a great question. Well, my parents are both artists. Okay. So first and foremost, starts in the house. Outside of that, I had, you know, favorites like Chuck Close was like one of my favorite artists, big time portraitures and things of that nature. But I had a lot of William Cooper was a local artist here, incredible artist, and he's one of my mentors, somebody that I could actually reach out and touch. So, but there's, you know, just being observant of the art scene and the art world. I can have mentors without ever being able to reach them too, just by reading about them, you know?
Oh, that's cool.
Edreys's work is on display in many locations in town, in mural form, or, you know, there are a lot of places where, see, now I really understand what, you know, kind of your work looks like, and it doesn't take much for me to gravitate to it, which is very cool. And yet, today and tonight, you know, and this week, 26 Shirts has been a big community supporter, and it's very personal. They take personal causes and elevate people that are going through trying times. And so here's your original design with now 26 shirts involved, and for a limited time, because that's how 26shirts.com operates. So through November 14th, you can get this shirt. Take us through what we're seeing and your involvement in helping 26 Shirts with this.
I have a great relationship with Dell and his team at 26 Shirts. So again, so from the onset of us having conversations about the Val James piece, right? Buffalo base, 26 Shirts, Buffalo base. You have this big collaboration, right? This is how a successful collaboration leads to more collaboration. So Breaking Barriers is an organization in Buffalo that this t-shirt is going towards. And so he's breaking through the ice, you know, also breaking the barrier, the color barrier, like just a play on words in a sense too. So literally and metaphorically speaking. And it's got a lot going on in there. And also, you know, I wanted to make sure that we got the color of the Braves in in there, the Buffalo Braves. So just continue tying thread after thread into it so that way it has deeper meaning, you know?
It sure does. And I'm as happy as you are. I know, just seeing these jerseys here
Blown
tonight,
away.
it's so great. And
Blown
obviously you can have your hands on those because they're available for auction at sabres.com/auctions. Edreys, great to see you. Keep up the wonderful work, and thank you again.
My pleasure. It's my pleasure, man. This is a fantastic evening already. Game hasn't even started.
Enjoy the night. It's Sabres and Wings here at KeyBank Center, and obviously young fans in attendance have been really excited to get in here on a Saturday night and see and learn about this. And I'm sure that will just be a part of the experience. Razor and Marty, Club 151, as we continue our pregame coverage after this.